Giving somebody just a couple of minutes to talk about David Smith is like giving somebody a pack of M&Ms and telling them they can only eat one. There are just so many stories. Now, understand me, I did not hesitate for a minute to accept this opportunity because I truly believe it is a privilege to stand before you today and talk about a man that was a true adventurer, but mostly one of the best friends that anyone could have. My parents were friends with David before I was even born, so he was always a part of my life. Being around him, I would often call his name to get his attention. Because of some speech difficulties I had when I was younger, I didn't exactly pronounce his name as David. Instead, he came out as Gator. So he became Mr. Gator to me. When my mom tried to correct me and instruct me on the correct pronunciation, she was quickly told to leave me alone. In true David style, he liked his new name. Perhaps he liked that name because it reminded him of the time he was trying to get an alligator out of the pond behind his house. The alligator was about 3 or 4 feet long and enjoyed climbing up on the bank to get some sun. Well, that scared David's kids and dogs, and we all know that nobody nor nothing bothered his children or his animals. So Mr. Gator decided there was only one thing to do: get rid of that alligator. Unfortunately, the alligator was not very cooperative, so it swam up under the dock. Well, after about an hour of trying to coax it out into the open with no luck, Mr. Gator decided he just had to go in after it. And he did. I'll never forget the sight of him heading into the water with that big old hunting knife of his. He swam right up under that dock, scared us all to death. Before you know it, we heard the water start splashing and him start hollering. Then, there was very little sound. And then, here he came, Mr. Gator, dragging that bloody alligator out of the pond, declaring his kids and dogs safe once again. When we start talking about David Smith and what kind of person he is, everybody has many different stories. But we all have one thing in common. David Smith was a truly loyal friend. He was the man that could always be counted on. If you needed help, he was there. If you needed money, he would give you the shirt off of his back. If you needed a laugh, he was definitely one of the best jokesters around. And if you just needed company, he was the man that would be there by your side through it all. And he is the man that many of us are going to miss so much.